Okay, so filming on the iPad today. Not on the iPad today. I'm filming on the phone. The reason why that is because the iPad is acting up, and also just in general, I might be uploading that Wayward Deluxe Edition overview video. Probably not. Probably not. But sorry, I got a text. I swear to God, everyone decides to text, and one's a group text. But I got a text at the end of the video, enter that, and then now I got a group text. So anyways, it's gonna be a lot actually. I don't know why it's not going on my iPad. It should be. I should hit it in. But anyways, so yeah, filming the phone today. The iPad just acting up, and I decided to do the Wayward Deluxe Edition overview. I'm still up in the air whether or not I want to do that. I won't be doing. I'll be saying like the posters. I already have the posters up, so I'll get everything besides that. And maybe I'll like share the photo, or the photo will be the thumbnail or something like that, or whatever. But I just don't know if I even want. If there's even a point in doing those. I just feel like I don't usually do those for hardcover, even for hardcovers. Like, I didn't do it for a bit of root, so I probably won't do it for Wayward. The only reason why I was going to do it was because of the fact that I lost the train of thought completely. The only reason I was going to do it was because I thought the books would be coming in today. The rest of the books would come in today, or like actually one would be Monday. I think I knew right off the bat Wayward was coming in on Monday, and I didn't know when Sacred Creatures was coming out. That was going to come out or coming in. I thought it was going to come in on Tuesday, today, but it didn't come in a day early. So it's to fill in that gap. I was going to do that, and if it was Wednesday, I'd find a video to do for Tuesday. I wanted to do like straight from Thursday to today. I'd be doing videos as videos. Now, today's video will be uploaded on Friday, and that is the overview. Without further ado, I just want to do a little channel update, so to speak. Without further ado, here's the overview for the Carnage by Peter Milligan Omnibus. This is just referred to as the Carnage Omnibus. There's a bunch of writers. Here's what it looks like on the dust jacket. Oh, what would you look at that? It's the same as the dust jacket. It's just under dust jacket, it's the same. Which I do like when I do that. But sometimes I'm like, well, it'd be kind of nice if you did like a different kind of thing, Now this one, I'll show off with lots of writers, and I can't really do this justice because this is heavy. It's as best as I can do it. Hopefully you guys can zoom in. A lot of people. Yeah, I know I should start doing these overhead, but it's hard for me to do that. It's harder than it sounds. And then here is the artwork for the first story, and that's Venom versus Carnage. It's a thick omnibus, as you can tell. Here, I'm trying to do like this, maybe. Is that better? Again, it's covering my view. There we go. There's that, and I'm gonna do thumbnail right now, and there. Okay, so you can snapshot it on the phone. For whatever reason, and there's a lot of it. Like I'll show the omnibus, and I'll be going yada 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 blah 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 blah. YouTube, they're automatic thumbnails. Of the three, I never get like one that when it's actually showing a book. It's always that stupid dumb face I'm making. And that's not to put myself down. It's just I'm always like, for facial expressions. It's not just me either. Like everyone seems to have that kind of thing. I think that's why a lot of people just do like thumbnails that are like don't show their faces. If you think like thumbnails that don't show their faces, like I'd probably like, I don't know. And anyways, let's get on with it. I don't have to over-explain myself. This one collects Venom versus Carnage. This is all like modern appearances, by the way. And this came out before Absolute Carnage, so no Absolute Carnage, obviously. That's its own omnibus, right? Which I don't need to get because I already have all the issues that are in the omnibus, so. Anyways, without further ado, but there is like some prequels I don't have, but that's none of my concerns, so to speak. Collecting Venom versus Carnage 1 through 4, Carnage 2010 series 1 through 5, Carnage USA 1 through 5, Minimum Carnage Alpha and Omega, Scarlet Spider, the 2012 series, 10 to 11, Venom 2011, 26 to 27, Superior Carnage 1 through 5 in Annual 1, Deadpool versus Carnage 1 through 4, Axis Carnage 1 through 3, Nova 26 to 27, Carnage 2015 1 through 16, and then material from All New, All Different, Point 1 Marvel, Issue 1. Written by a bunch of people. So here's a better way of seeing who all the people that are writing and drawing these people and coloring and all that junk and lettering. Just did. There you go. And you also see the cover price and its parental advisory. Cover price is $125, and you'll be lucky to find this book at that price, because this is a very, very out of print book. I had gotten this the same day I got in it was 3 of them, and you've seen 2 out of the 3. I got in the Carnage book, the Punisher Marvel Knights book, and then the Wolverine. Well, the other one was Wolverine by Jason Aaron, which we'll be seeing probably as a 15th book. For 13 and 14 Omnibus Fridays, those are going to be Green Lantern. Get those out of the way. But Carnage, I have read. I did read the Venom versus Carnage. Loved that a lot. I thought that was a really good book, really good mini-series, and I hope there's more Peter Milligan. I don't think there is. Let's see if there is. I know Cullen Bunn writes the Venom issues, which kind of pisses me off, because I wish I had gotten that a long time ago. It's actually, because the trade itself is out of print, but I'd seen it at Barnes & Noble a long time ago. It was just a very expensive book. It was a list price, I think it was $50. But even then, I would have gotten a steal. Zeb Wells has one, Christopher Yost, Lan Medina, Koi Pham. So why doesn't it say it just says the artist? Oh, sorry. Cullen Bunn for Minimum Carnage, and then Beyond. A lot of them. Did you also do this? Oh, no. Kevin Schnick for Minimum Carnage. Cullen Bunn for Superior Carnage, the annual. Then he does the Deadpool versus Carnage. It's a nice lot of Cullen Bunn here. Jerry Duggan does Nova. Rick Spears has the Axis Carnage. Cool. And Jerry Conway for the All New, All Different story. Cool. So a lot of good names on this book. And last I checked, it was like $400 for this book if you wanted to get it on Amazon. I'm sure you can find it, like, I would say to not get it anything above 150. Like 150, I think should be everyone's breaking point. If you're a completist like me, then it kind of does suck, because, you know, I have to pay a lot of money for that. But I used to be a Carnage completist. I'm trying not to be so much, so to speak, because there's just so much out right now. He has an ongoing right now. I'm not getting floppy, so I probably will slowly but surely get those trades. But I've said that about so many other series that I still have not gotten caught up on. But this is a good omnibus to have if you like Carnage. It's all his modern appearances, and I've heard good things. I've heard good things with the other stories collected in here. Now, who does the? Sorry, I just want to see who does the 1 through 16. Is that even here? I don't remember even seeing it, which is a bit concerning. Yeah, it's not here. I don't know who does the series. Maybe it's Zeb Wells. But I know 1 through 16 is collected in here. There's 2 Carnage. One was a mini series. There's 2 Carnage series. At Superior Carnage. Let's try it. I know that's Deadpool Carnage. I can tell because of Deadpool's signature yellow text balloon thingy. So let's see. That's Axis Carnage. I like good artwork too. All that. If you like modern artwork, like I mean modern, like it's like 2010 to 2017 probably. It's that nice like modern artwork I really like. Yeah, it's 2015. So you're gonna say who's writing it? Because usually they'll be like, they'll give you the title of the book and they'll say who's writing it. I know for collected editions they don't always do that. I'm not seeing it. Here, issue 1 will have it. Well, actually, is that... you guys can skip that if you don't want to know who's writing the series. I'm just trying to find it. And I'm not too successful with it. I should just look it up, shouldn't I? Alright, I'll do... I remember what it was called, so I'll look it up. I'll also look up... I'll plug that for now. How much this is worth. So yeah, those of you who just wanted to see the Omnibus overview, wanted to know what the books were, or what issues were collected, those of you who only want to know that can skip out. We're just going to do a little bit of research here. So, first one was Carnage, the one that got away. And that is written... Oh, sorry, no, this was the one I had. Jerry Conway. That's right, too, Joy. But yeah, I had that volume. That's why it sounds over $1 million. I thought at first it was a 5-issue miniseries one, because I remember I had one of the trades, and when I heard one that got away, that was that, because I remember having that one. I don't have it anymore. I gave it away, and it's still worth it's only worth $28 now. It's going for insane prices before, and it actually was a used one for $3. So there you go. Yeah, they're all like good condition, which means there's a lot of blemishes, but very good is $10 plus shipping. Not including shipping. And then we're gonna do... What else we're gonna do? Oh, how much is it worth? Carnage, Peter. Whenever you're looking it up, on Amazon, you have to refer to it as the Carnage Peter Milligan Omnibus. Right there. And it's worth $250. And it's just the ones that are used. It's pretty insane. And it's used good, which usually means there's a lot of blemishes. It's gonna come with the thing. You can get it used like me for $240 on Amazon. I wouldn't recommend you do it, but again, I'm not you, so pick your poison, but do what you will. So that's about it. I was just going over the book. I do recommend picking it up if you can get it at a good price. Already, it's worth it because it's a lot of modern Carnage books. I just feel like, and since I've eaten my words for the longest time, I felt like Carnage was not a character we had a lot of appearances from. He had maybe he appears in Venom, but as far as like his own ongoings, he didn't have a whole lot. And he is a really interesting character to me, but it's just kind of one of those things where I get it. He kind of is he's a lot like Venom, but he's more edgy Venom in a good way. Because Cletus Cassidy, his main host, is a serial killer, and Carnage is even more insane. So it's like match made in heaven there. It's one of those things that really interests me. But yeah, if you don't So I would recommend getting it. I know I keep saying that. And I don't think there's a whole lot else to say. Just pick your poison, obviously. And I'm not gonna act like this is gonna be like the groundbreaking book, but I liked. I'm the kind of guy that actually liked Absolute Carnage. I didn't like Maximum Carnage, but I should reread that because it's been a long time. I probably will read that again pretty soon here because I remember I didn't like it that much. But I think I was expecting it to be different than it actually was, and it was just kind of like a beat 'em up kind of thing. It was basically like watching a kid play with their action figures. And I've heard it's like entertaining to think of it that way. I wasn't thinking of it that way until I got like further into the book course. Now I really want to read that again. All right, I'm doing it again. But I'll be one of the ones I read for next week. But that, as they say, is that.